Michael Jackson sang a song called The Man in the Mirror. But for comedian Tez Ilyas, he wants to hold up a mirror so society can look at itself. This is one of the tasks along with being funny that Tez hoped people will look at and understand when they come to one of his gigs. He will be brining his new show entitled Teztify when it arrives in Somerset at the Wells Comedy Festival on May 25th. Teztify is Tez Ilyas' third stand-up show. His previous two, TEZ Talks and Made in Britain, both garnered mass critical acclaim and sold out across the board. After his debut Edinburgh show, TEZ Talks transferred to BBC Radio 4 for a full series, and TEZ's career has just kept going up. In addition, his first ever national tour, earlier this year, was a resounding success, and he's also just finished filming on a new sitcom, Man Like Mobeen, which was commissioned after a successful BBC feed, BBC 2/3. Talking about himself, Tez said, "I am a stand-up comedian, born in Lancashire, and I have been doing stand-up for 7.5 years. I started doing stand-up comedy as a hobby, as I wanted something to do in the evening when I moved to London. I got involved in stand-up when I went on Google as I was looking for writing courses, but decided as I thought I was funny and my friends had told me then I would give it a go. I was nervous at the beginning, but when we did the end-of-year show I was happy. I don't think I could do anything else. I am a terrible singer and I am not a good dancer. I could never be a professional dancer of Strictly Come Dancing. Comedy is the only thing I am good at. I think I was born to do it. I am comfortable in the idea of writing my own material, and when I am on stage doing comedy I am in my own comfort zone. I think like many stand-up comics, we are not the funniest in our circle of friends, but we can be funny on stage. The most important part of it all is timing. You can be taught how to hold a mic, all the technique you need to tell a story, but timing, that is something which cannot be taught. It is learned and acquired over time. I enjoy pushing boundaries and seeing the look on people's faces when I say something which leaves them shocked. When I see that look I laugh, to tell them no, it is a joke, and they can laugh as well. That is the sweetest laugh, when you are pushing boundaries and they still laugh with you. In the press release it states, having spent a lot of the last year dealing with the ignorance of the aftermath of major terrorist attacks and the resurgence of the far right, Tez Ilyas is testifying against all the assumptions the world has of him. Muslim, a northerner, a working-class man of faith, all labels he owns, but what does he really think of them? No matter the answer, you know he'll do it with his trademark cheek and satirical wit. I asked Tez what he thought this people's persona of himself as a Muslim all added up to. He said, I'm not sure if there is a philosophy there, but what I would say is if there is a group of people in the room and you are a white comedian and are making a joke about Asian or black people, then you should be as comfortable saying it in a room of Asians or blacks. Then the audience will decide if the joke is funny or not. You have to think about what your audience will accept and what it will not, and pitch it accordingly. I think I am self-aware of my limitations and what I am good at and what I am poor at. I am good at writing material and reading a room. I have a glass-half-full outlook on life, and I have always used humor as a defense mechanism. What makes me tick? I guess that we are all, every single one of us, British. There is no one way to be British, and we do not all have a homogeneous identity. My main job is to be funny. I would rather people laugh and say that was hilarious rather than I learned something but I did not find it funny. I think I am relaxed on stage to the point it is almost horizontal. More details about the Wells Comedy Festival online at wellscomfest.com.